Hey guys, and in this week's video, I'm going to be giving you an update on my previous build, which is this Thor Ragnarok helmet. I now have this updated with a movable hinge. Yow! So in one of my previous videos, I showed you guys how I printed one of these amazing Thor Ragnarok helmets, and it was posted, relatively right after the first trailer has dropped. Well, since this file was printed, the folks over at Do 3D have made a new version of the helmet that now includes a hinge system that allows you to rotate the ears along, both of the ears at the exact same time. So one thing about this helmet build that I did not like is that the actual helmet, while I can get this on and off fairly easily, I just felt like it was a little too large for my head. I could very easily put some foam padding on the inside, which would make it a little bit more comfortable to wear, but it just seemed like it was a little too large for my head and didn't quite mimic exactly like Chris Hemsworth did in the trailer. Obviously, the other big issue is that the ears here were not on a hinge system, so when you moved one, it did not move the other. I still love the color of this helmet, the purple and red. I so need to order some more purple filament. All right, and here is the updated helmet with the hinge system in place. As you can see here, when I move one of the ears, it automatically moves the other. There is this bar that crosses from ear to ear in the back here. This is just like in the actual movie version of the helmet, which you could see in a few of the small frames from the trailer, as well as from a few posters that they've released for the movie. As you can see here, it was printed in white and red filaments. This was actually from Ziltech, which is a company that I purchased the filament off of eBay. Some of the folks over on the CR10 Facebook group had commented and said that this was really good PLA for relatively cheap. I was able to pick up 3 rolls of 1 kilogram filament for I think $35 shipped, so not bad. The quality of the prints using this cheap filament in my mind was not bad. I mean, it wasn't the best that I've ever seen, but it also wasn't the worst that I've ever seen, and for the cost, that's it was a great factor for me. So obviously, one of the things that I wanted to do with this as well is not only make sure that the hinge system here worked, but also that it was a little bit more snug on my head. So let's get this on and check it out. Pretty cool. This almost snaps in place as well based on the new hinge system that they've got in. It works really well. I can do one ear at a time and it automatically moves the other. There's not a lot of give on this as well, and everything basically just snapped into place. I really haven't done any sanding or filing or anything like that up until this point. There is still a lot of cleanup that I need to do in order to complete this helmet, but for right now, it's pretty much everything I could have asked for and more. The folks over at Do 3D were great to supply me with an updated version of this, and if you're interested in printing your own, I've got links down below to their site where you can pick up your own version of this exact file. I did end up rescaling the helmet as well. Since this is an updated file and the ear mechanism that connects the 2 sides to the actual helmet, previously, they've actually updated that. Previously what had happened was there was a little bump on the inside that I had to make sure I accounted for when I was rescaling this. Now that it's not in place and it's really kind of a smooth interior surface, I can make this a little bit smaller and make sure it was a little bit more snug to my head. It still has a little bit of give, so I can take this on and off, but it is a very tight fit the way I printed this. I should have probably accounted for a few, extra percentage or 2 larger, just to allow me to more easily take it on and off. But for the time being, this is absolutely great, absolutely great. So I just want to give you guys a quick update on my Thor Ragnarok helmet build. As you can see here, very excited to get this up and running again with this new version with the workable ear mechanism here. Very excited about this. Again, it was printed over on my CR10 and CR10 S4. If you're interested in picking up any of the printers, I've got links down below in the description, along with links to Do 3D, where you can pick up this exact same file that I've used. Should also mention, if you have a CR10 printer, I also have links down below to the exact Simplify 3D profiles that you can download and use for yourself for your own printing. So hey, thanks again for watching, you guys. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to like, subscribe, all that good stuff, and and I will talk with you soon. All right, bye now. I'm not going to do that whole thing again. I am doing something a little bit different for this video. I'm actually live streaming this over on Mixer, which is the rebranded Beam.pro app. I can stream directly from my Xbox One to this new service. So if you're interested in checking out, I've got links down below to where you can follow me there. I'll be doing some regular videos where I am gaming along with streaming some of my actual shooting of these videos. So if you're interested in seeing that, you can check it out there. Hey, thanks again for watching, you guys.